Hello and welcome to another edition of B0X Bets. We went 3-1 last week. Great week. Philadelphia, only blip. Had the 7-point lead late. Commanders tied it up, went into overtime. They did pull out the win. Couldn't cover the spread though. Sometimes this happens, but still, if you've been following, our overall record now is 5 wins, 3 losses, and a push. So we're plus money. So what's happening this week? So the buys kick in this week. So instead of 16 games, 4 teams are on buys. We're looking at 14 games, and it's a tough schedule. I'm looking through the schedule, starting with tonight, Thursday night. We got the Bears visiting the Commanders. What a shit bowl. I don't give picks on shit bowls because they're coin tosses. You know, both teams aren't great. They could come with the game. They could think, hey, this is a game we could win. Can't trust either of them. I'll be watching with beer, but not betting. So who am I betting on? Well, I'm betting on 3 games. There's 3 games this week I like. The first one, we're going back to London. We're going back to London where the Jags have been there for a week. So they're facing the Bills. Bills come into London, and Trevor Lawrence celebrated his birthday. You know, they had a couple drinks, like that nice win, and I think they're going to carry on the momentum. Take 5.5 points, Jaguars, who are the road team, but they're kind of the home team this week because they've been there for a week in London, and the Bills come in. Jags +5. The next bet I like is Miami. And I hope Miami bad loss. Let a 48 burger on them. But in come the Giants. And if you guys watched Monday Night Football like I did, there's nothing more to say about the Giants. They've packed in the season, and they're running into a dangerous situation going to Miami after Miami got beat pretty bad by Buffalo. Miami's coming out hot. And, it's 12.5. It's a big boy. But lay the points. Lay the 12.5 with Miami. They're going to bounce back. And the Giants, I think all hope is lost there. And that's going to be Box's best bet. Miami -12.5. That takes me to the third pick. Only 3 picks this week. It's a very tough week. There's a lot of teams that are, in that gray area we haven't figured out yet. So there's only 3, and the third is the Eagles. Oh, jeez, you're thinking, what are you doing? You're going back to the well. Yes, we're going back to the well. Got a ring sting, but that's okay because, we're going to double down with Philly. They're on the road. They're -4.5 in LA. You're thinking, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Well, the Eagles still haven't clicked. Like I said, they still haven't clicked. They didn't click against the Commanders, but I think they're going to click here. The Rams pulled off the win, but it was tight, overtime in Indy. They do come home, but, I just, they are what they are. They still haven't got Cooper Kupp back. Some rookies are playing great, but, they can be beat. And the Eagles come in still undefeated, which is key. So they're up for every game, Yeah, and I think they take it. So lay the 4.5 with the Eagles. To recap, we got Jags in London, +5.5. Miami at home, -12.5. And the Eagles on the road at SoFi, -4.5. So those are the picks. We killed it last week. Hopefully we kill it again this week. Take care.